Good evening, Commanders. Welcome to tonight's late night Elite Dangerous live stream. I continue to explore Odin's Hold. I'm going to do something different this evening. We're about to go 3D because I'm now using my old 3D television as a monitor. So put on your 3D glasses. We're about to go 3D. It's very narrow. What's this? Stars. Just making some adjustments. Right, let's give it a go. So I should turn it off for a moment. This needs a bit more work. Let's try to change it to full screen. And increasing the field of view. See if this is any better. Yes, this is better. Yes, I can read that. Read from double speed, double thing, what it's called. Crossover. Crosstalk, that's it. That's the blue one. I wonder if I adjusting the picture on my monitor or TV. Reduce the contrast and the strength of the black dots. That should hopefully reduce the crosstalk. That's a little bit better. I'll try it like this.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we used to read the letters.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Once again.
System scan complete.
This is difficult to look at. Oh, there's only two. Oh, it looks a bit. Mess. Yep, onto the next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, interesting. guessing there are 6 moons.
System scan complete.
That's the next destination. This is the map. Yeah, that's probably the best way of doing it. I've told the monitor to turn it back into 2D while I'm looking at this.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's no emergency. Oh, that's good. Another one. That's like what? Yeah, it's the last one. That's probably the one. may take a little while. In the meantime, let's listen to the news.
FSS upgrade to track anomalous signals. Pilots Federation alert. Full spectrum system, FSS. Scanners are being updated with the aim of discovering the nature of the interstellar anomalies. Cynthia Sideris, chairperson of Universal Cartographics, gave this statement to the press. The scientific community remains fascinated by the phenomena that we have classified as rogue signal sources. At present we can calculate their approximate direction and velocity, but otherwise they remain a mystery. We have therefore worked with several corporations to enhance the ability of ships to analyze the signals. Engineers from Auger Vision, Chignaxon Enterprises, Long Embedded Systems, LERP Ship Systems and other specialist companies collaborated to improve the long-range detection capabilities of FSS scanners. Their collaborative efforts produced a firmware upgrade that is designed to isolate these unique electromagnetic emissions. By agreement with every ship manufacturer, Universal Cartographics has rolled out this free update to all FSS scanners. Our hope is that with more pilots targeting the rogue signal sources, we can triangulate their positions more accurately and, perhaps, determine their composition. The objects continue to travel at faster than light speeds between distant systems, defying all attempts to intercept them. Their appearance does not match any naturally occurring stellar bodies known to science. Militaries prepare for further Thargoid strikes. The prospect of more systems being invaded by Thargoids has placed the Alliance, Empire and Federation on high alert. Ernesto Rios, field correspondent for Vox Galactica, summarized the situation. Following the Battle of HIP 22460, there was anticipation that the Thargoids would expand into neighboring regions. Swarms of hostile vessels did indeed arrive in the 42N Persei, Chun-Pindid and Tekachel systems, although, in a notable change to their former tactics, no starport suffered a direct attack. The Federal Navy quickly responded by deploying Farragut-class battle cruisers. President Zachary Hudson proclaimed that these successfully drove out the invaders, but many observers suspect that the Thargoids' withdrawal when the fighting remained fierce was intentional. In the Empire, Senator Denton Patrias considered these events an indication that the Thargoids are probing humanity's defensive capabilities. But details of the Imperial Navy's anti-Xeno strategy remained confidential, a sign of the Empire's shift away from military coordination with other superpowers. The Alliance has claimed to be in a position of readiness.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Admiral Nicholas Glass reported, Operation Tindarius, backed by Sirius Corporation, is now active. The Alliance Defense Force is ready to deploy anti-Xeno task forces should the Thargoids dare to launch an assault within Allied space. Meanwhile, critics of the Strategic Defense Pact have observed that only 2 megaships currently possess Axe weaponry, casting doubt over the ADF's effectiveness. Elsewhere, many independent systems are doing whatever they can to bolster their local security forces. Too many worlds are acutely aware that should Thargoid fleets darken their skies, they would be forced to rely on mercenaries and independent pilots for protection. Popular opinion on continued military actions against Thargoid vessels remains primarily favorable, but the Xenopeace discussion continues to grow. In the Ayabico system, leading ICE personality Joy Senna has released a beacon drop package in an effort to promote the idea of peace to independent pilots. Ships scanning the beacon will receive a Xeno-affirmative ship nameplate set and decal, paid for by Senna, along with clips of a recent discussion with Sovereign Times anchor Hema Borichev about the so-called Thargoid Advocacy Project. Thargoids retreat from 3 systems. Pilots Federation alert. The conflicts in the 42N Persei, Chun-Pindid and Tekachel systems have ended with the withdrawal of Thargoid vessels. All 3 systems reported the simultaneous arrival of Thargoid forces on the 12th of September, following an expansion of their presence from HIP 22460. Unlike many previous incursions, however, no starports came under direct attack. Large numbers of independent pilots volunteered to defend the system's populations. Commanders BL-1P, emulated Penguin and Clemmer, in particular, distinguished themselves in battle against the Thargoids, setting an example among many skilled pilots and Axe squadrons that took part. The Federal Navy also sent several Farragut-class battle cruisers, each outfitted with specialist Axe weaponry, to directly engage the Thargoids. These have now been redeployed, with Fleet Admiral Tayo Mekori claiming, "The overwhelming firepower of the Federation's capital ships proved more than a match for our alien foe." However, other sources claimed that the Thargoid fleets were not completely spent and instead made a tactical withdrawal. Several witnesses, interviewed by Vox Galactica field reporters, claimed to have observed large numbers of undamaged Thargoid vessels departing into hyperspace. The formally organized defense operations have already concluded, but contributing pilots can still collect their rewards from Bennington's Rest in the 42N Persei system, Samudar Terminal in the Chunpindit system, and Riemann Colony in the Tekachel system. Federal forces target the True Chapters. Pilots Federation alert. Conflict has erupted in Popontia as the Federation seeks to apprehend True Chapters cultists of the Far God cult. The workers of Popontia Free, which is sympathetic to the sect's right to practice its religion, was outfitting the Dedicant megaship for the chapter's use. Federal ships have been deployed in the Popontia system with the intention of detaining all cultists and seizing the megaship. Governor Nadia Machado, representing Popontia Incorporated, declared, "By order of President Hudson, all Thargoid worshippers are under suspicion of espionage and abetting our alien enemies. The True Chapters group is ordered to surrender for lawful questioning. Popontia Incorporated has been tasked with overseeing this mission. Payment has been authorized for federal auxiliaries and independent pilots willing to pledge their support in subduing True Chapters supporters." From the Testament megaship, the first apostle of the True Chapters delivered a broadcast across public channels. "The Dedicant will be a new home for us to await the Far God's arrival. We are prepared to die to defend this holy calling. Our recognized patrons in the workers of Popontia Free will fight to protect us and reward those who aid our cause." These unprecedented hostilities were commented on by Dr. Alfred Ulyanov, an academic authority on the Order of the Far God. "This is the first time that members of this faith have not calmly accepted their own fate. According to my research, the first apostle preaches that the Far God will transform her followers upon its manifestation, allowing them to survive while the rest of humanity is extinguished. This has evidently motivated True Chapters adherents to abandon their wholly passive stance. Both campaigns are being orchestrated by contacts in the system's primary starport, Ryman Market. Delivery campaign helps fund Imperial charity. Pilots Federation alert. An initiative in the Samir system has procured sufficient rare items to ensure a successful Citizens Relief Trust Gala. The new charitable organization will establish support centers for the relatives of Imperial citizens who have died as a result of Thargoid aggression. The Trust's patron, Princess Aisling Deval, made a declaration via public media. "The quantity of Eshu umbrellas, Zai biomorphic companions, and Shattered Aegean that we received have gladdened my heart. I am already preparing invitations for a splendid charity gala at my palace on Emerald, where these luxuries will be auctioned to raise capital for the Citizens Relief Trust. I offer my personal thanks to everyone who took part in this campaign. Your efforts will directly honor those who paid the ultimate price in this horrific conflict with the Thargoids." Shipments of wine and fish were also provided, and will be served to the expected attendees and related entourages. A public statement was also made by Senator Denton Patrias. "It is Imperial Navy protocol to provide financial support to the families of all officers, crew and support staff whose lives are lost in the performance of their duties. Nevertheless, we all appreciate Her Highness's public spirit, and I'm pleased to see just how much the noble houses are prepared to sacrifice to assist the citizenry. Contributing pilots can now collect payment for their deliveries at Mackenzie Relay in the Samir system. Luxury vessel paint jobs will be made available to qualifying pilots soon. Lavanese Legion has confirmed that it will also reimburse combat bonds." Tesro announces bid to reform Aegis. A media forum is being arranged that will officially propose reinstating the tri-superpower anti-Xeno agency. The event is being organized by Professor Albert Tesro, former head of research for Aegis. She delivered a statement to all news feeds. As the war against the Thargoids intensifies, the need for centralized xenological research is more vital than ever. This press conference will put forward a case to convince leaders in the Alliance, Empire and Federation to review their decision to dismantle Aegis. The Bauman report highlighted many of Aegis's limitations, and we do not intend to ignore these. Improvements to several departments would have to be made, but the affiliated counterterrorism unit proved that cross-superpower collaboration can be efficient, flexible, and effective. Aegis could be restructured along similar lines to prevent repeating its past mistakes. Invitations to the conference have been sent to key political figures. Allied Deputy Prime Minister Angela Corcoran has agreed to attend. Federal Ambassador Jasmine Nahalzi has offered her support, but no members of Congress have responded publicly. The Imperial Senate acknowledged Professor Tesro, but formally stated that the Empire has no interest in further cooperation with the other superpowers at this time. The three-day forum is scheduled to begin on Monday, 3rd October in New Apollo City on the planet Biggs colony. Federal crackdown on Thargoid worshippers. The federal government has declared the Order of the Far God to be a potential enemy of the state. The following press statement was delivered from the White House on Mars. The Federal Navy Intelligence Office has uncovered sufficient cause for concern to suspect the Far God cult of treason. They are believed to be responsible for leaking classified audio-visual data from the HIP 22460 system, while sharing other sensitive Thargoid-related material internally. Due to this, the risk that they will frustrate anti-Xeno operations is deemed considerable. President Hudson has therefore ordered military units to take control of all hive chapels in federal systems. Their inhabitants will be placed in detention facilities and subject to questioning. In related news, Secretary of State Lana Berkovich has sponsored a resolution petitioning Congress to make the Order of the Far God illegal. She has cited constitutional amendments that prevent citizens from providing aid and comfort to an enemy of the state. The civil rights organization Advocacy, the Galactic Interfaith Commune, and the Spiritual Freedom Movement have all condemned these actions. However, political opinion polls suggest that a majority of voters are in favor of banning the Far God cult in the Federation. Shadow President Felicia Winters issued the following response. I understand there are concerns regarding a Thargoid-based religious order, especially at this time.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface
But there must be concrete evidence supporting these allegations before we treat our own citizens as enemies. It seems to me that Hudson's administration is desperate to appear tough on Thargoids after the debacle in HIP 22460, and has found an easy scapegoat to generate popular support. Alliance Sirius Pact prepares new task force. The Anti-Xeno Strategic Defense Pact between the Alliance and Sirius Corporation has been fully ratified as a legally binding treaty. The Assembly voted to approve the agreement at the end of June, following months of debate. The decision was influenced by the outcome of two competing initiatives to procure resource packages for the Alliance Defense Force, ADF. Admiral Nicholas Glass, the Sirius Navy representative on the Council of Admirals, delivered this statement. Now that the legalities have been addressed, a demonstration of the Defense Pact's potential is long overdue. I am very pleased to announce that a new anti-Xeno task force is being assembled under the name Operation Tindarius, in honor of the megaship lost in HIP 22460. A tactical combination of ADF ships and Sirius
Orbital flight engaged.
Corporation's resources will deliver a devastating counterstrike at the next opportunity.
what we're supposed to be looking for. That's what it's supposed to look like. I'm looking for red. Is that right here? Or was that just rocks? No, that's not just rocks. That's what I'm looking for. That wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take it anyway.
Landing gear deployed.
This is just here. That's quite nice there, actually, seeing this in 3D. Also on the planet's surface.
Landing gear retracted.
Maybe too close. Oh, there's some more over here. There again. Delta Electronics Norway. cross off the list. This is one of the,
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
So for a moment, or something. Right, let's see how we find this detector. No, I'm not
Landing gear retracted.
This place, I think, is to high. Let's find high ground. It might be some over here. In this direction. Is there something here? Looks more like what I was looking for in the first place. Closer. Yep, that's what I was looking for.
Landing gear deployed.
That's fun. I'm going to take a picture. I didn't expect that to happen. Alright, back to the ship. I need to get 2 more samples. This should be fine for me. So,
Landing gear deployed.
and let's go.
Landing gear retracted.
There you go. Sulfur dioxide. Okay. Sulfur dioxide. Surface. I thought I would have the bacteria already. Assuming it was bacteria, I forget what it was. So teal. Do I have bacterium Cerberus teal? I think I probably do. Yep. Well,
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, tussock. No bacteria. Let's check out the tussock. So soft outside stick masses. Emerald. Do I have that? No, no, I haven't. Right, let's do that then. Right, back down we go. Once I've collected the DNA samples, I will call time on the stream.
Orbital flight engaged. Looks like an info text out.
tussock. It might be easy to look for it in my buggy, my SUV, I should say.
Landing gear deployed. Low gravity warning.
Thanks for Texo again. Yep, that's Texo. Not tussock. Boing. More for Texo. More for Texo. This tussock might be hard to find. I might have to go for now during the time. So I'm going to go back to the ship and then call time on the stream. Back to the ship. Right, so I'm going to turn off the 3D now. I think that's more or less okay. So as I said, I'm going to call time the stream now. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about the 3D. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, but for almost, well, I will do it in 2D tomorrow. It's all very well, but the loss of resolution is so great. I think it might be better if I did it on an active monitor rather than a passive. But there you go. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button, and can I invite you to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Thank you very much for watching. This is Commander Clonmorph and Trop out.